All right, I think we're good to go. Hello, good morning. Welcome to boot camp. This is Joe. I am excited to knock out another Tuesday morning bodyweight boot camp. So today for class, we have a fun 1,000 rep challenge. I'm super pumped. It's going to be simple, but we're going to get a ton of volume. And the great news about this workout is it's going to be going at your own pace. So you are kind of in charge of your own destiny. The goal is 1,000 reps. We have 10 exercises. I'm going to show you each one. I'm going to show you some modifications and we'll get rocking. So, and also what I'm going to do is put in the chat, because 10 exercises is a lot to remember. I'm going to copy and paste the list, put it in the chat. That way you can refer back to it to make sure you've knocked everything out. So I'll do that here after we get warmed up. First, I'm going to show you the exercises. So exercise number 1, and by the way, these are all exercises y'all have done before or have seen before if you come to class before. So we're starting with a reverse lunge. So we're going 100. You can break that up however you see fit. If you think you can knock out 20 in a row, knock out 20. If you're going 10 sets of 10, that would probably be the best way to pace this out correctly. 10 sets of 10. Reverse lunge is number 1. Exercise number 2, single leg RDL. We're going 100 each. 100 each, so that'd be 10 right, 10 left. Now on these ones, there's only a couple unilateral ones. Make sure you're evening out the reps. Don't do 15 on one leg and 5 on the other. Try to make sure they're even. If you need to, as always, knock out that kickstand in the back foot so we can do that single leg RDL. To advance it up a little bit, open up these arms to add some resistance and make sure you're hip hinging with that single leg. You're not falling all over the place. You're going straight down and straight up. Exercise number 3, we're popping to the floor for a good old-fashioned push-up. On the push-ups, make sure the shoulders aren't out. We want to save those shoulders. Bring these elbows in, right outside the ribs, pushing up, pushing down. If you need to, send these push-ups from the knees, or you can go down and then come up with knees on the ground. Exercise number 4, we've got a jumping jack. So we can do the plyometric jumping jack. We can do the step jack or just arms, however you see fit. Exercise number 5, we're popping back to the floor for a glute bridge. So basic glute bridge. Now, if you want to advance up that glute bridge, stick a single leg in the air, alternating back and forth for that single leg glute bridge if you want to advance it. Next, number 6 is going to be squat jumps. So this is going to be one of the tougher ones. Now, if you're not going plyometric with it, that's fine. I still want you getting down in the squat, coming up to the toes, right here with the arms, acting like you're about to jump up. So your full extension with the hips, knees and ankles up on the toes, and then back down. Be quick with it, explode up. Even if you're not elevating off the ground, that's fine. Get to those toes and back down. Back to the floor for mountain climbers. Right here, mountain climbers, basic mountain climbers, 100 total. Then we have skaters. So another plyometric one, 1, 2, 3. So we're working on our hopping laterally like that. Remember, if you need to, step with it, step, step, bending that knee. Bend that knee a little bit. Don't be stiff-legged. Then we're going to the floor again for a Russian twist. So y'all have done it before. Now to advance it, keep those heels off the ground. If not, keep the heels on the ground. Get a good rotation for the Russian twist. And we're going to stay on the floor for exercise number 10. And I know that's a lot to keep up with. Like I said, I'll be calling it out and helping y'all remember the exercises, and I'm putting in the chat. Last exercise, tabletop dip. Some of the tabletop, 1, 2, 3. Now to advance it, get in that reverse plank. But what I want y'all to keep in mind on this tabletop dip, same as the push-ups, don't flail those elbows out like this. Try to send them back. So make sure you put your hands so that it'll allow your elbows to go backward. You want them going back, saving the shoulders. So that is all 10 for the 1,000 rep challenge. Go ahead and stand up. Let's get a quick warm up in. I'm going to plug that in the chat and we'll get rocking. Let's start with some arm hugs. We can actually do arm hug, rotate, shake it out, arm hug, rotate. So we're stretching the shoulders here, the back. So basically the tempo of this, we're going to have 30 minutes to knock out the 1,000 reps. I think y'all can do it. I know you can. If you do finish before time, we'll have you go 10 sets of 10, just rolling through reps of 10 of each to finish out that 30 minutes. So we've got 30 minutes on the clock. Go ahead and relax, shake it out. We've got 30 minutes on the clock of work today. It'll be fun. Let's go hand over the head and stretch, shake it out again. Good way to stretch the lats, the shoulders. Excellent. Shake it out. Let's go wide feet. Nice deep lunge to the side, pulsing back and forth. So yeah, that's the beauty of this rep challenge is you are in charge of your own pace. My best advice is to try to find a pace that you can stick with. So maybe that's taking 20 seconds in between each exercise and doing 5 reps total, or maybe 10 reps. 20 reps would be a lot on some of them. If you need to, grab a piece of paper. I'll give y'all a second before we get started. Grab a piece of paper and pen and maybe write down the reps. All right, standing up tall. Let's do front foot, heel down, toes up, and we're going to sweep and alternating. So we're doing floor sweeps. Yeah, find that right pace. Find out what works for you and stick to it. To go along with the pace, be sure you're doing the exercises correctly. Don't try to fly through and do subpar, single leg RDLs. Go ahead and stand it up. Go ahead and do an ankle pull. Stretching the quads. Yeah, still don't compromise reps for form because that's what we're trying to do. Get a solid workout. Move well. Go ahead and relax, shake it out. I'm going to plug this in the chat. If y'all want to real quick, if you need to grab a towel or grab a piece of paper for some notes, take the next 30 seconds to do so before we're ready to rock. So all those exercises are in the chat. And we are going to be ready to rock in just a second. Again, once we get going, we're going. You're pacing this workout. I will definitely be calling out what we're doing. I'm going to go at a 10 by 10 pace. So I'm just going to do rounds of 10 all the way through to keep it easy and even. Let's get going. We are on the clock, 30 minutes on the clock. We're starting with that reverse lunge. That's 10 apiece. 10 apiece on this reverse lunge. Seven. Perfect. One round. Round one, I'm on my single leg RDL. I'm going to go 10 in a row with my right, then 10 in a row with my left. So single leg RDL, make sure you do the kickstand if you need to. Breathe. Make sure with this RDL, you have a soft bend in the knee. Soft bend in the knee, your hip hinging forward over that foot, evenly distributing your weight. Whew. I'm popping to the floor for my push-ups. I'm bringing it in close, saving my shoulders. I'm going to go 10 in a row here. Remember, own pace. I'm going to call out the exercises again just to remind y'all to know where you're at. We have reverse lunge, single leg RDL, push-ups, jumping jacks, glute bridge, squat jumps, mountain climbers, skaters, Russian twist, tabletop dips. I'm coming up here on my jumping jacks for my first set of 10. Whew. Back to the floor of my glute bridges. I'm going double-legged here. If you want to advance it up, you can go single-legged. I'm sticking with the double. Make sure you're locking out on the glute bridge. Hips to the roof, flat stomach, flat core. After glute bridge, we got the squat jumps. I'm getting deep in the squat and exploding up. Breathe. Trying to take my time in between each exercise, making sure I'm not burning out, but keeping a solid pace. You want to time this up so that you're finishing it out right on time. I'm on my mountain climbers. Excellent. We are almost 4 minutes in, just for a heads up. 4 minutes in of the 30 minutes. I'll let y'all know at the 25-minute mark. Whew. On the Russian twists after the skaters. Nice. Staying on the floor to finish out round one. I've got a tabletop dip. Remember, elbows back. Save those shoulders. There we go. We are just above the 25-minute mark, and I just finished round one. Catch your breath. I'm starting around at our reverse lunges again. Reverse lunge, single leg RDL, push up, jumping jack, glute bridge, squat jumps, mountain climbers, skaters, Russian twist, tabletop dip. Going single leg RDL here. Moving at a pace that you can sustain, but that's uncomfortable, and you can perform the correct reps. That's where you need to be. To the push-ups. Going jumping jacks, then glute bridge. On to squat jumps. We are almost at 22.5 minutes. I'm trying to finish round 2 before the 20-minute mark. Already halfway done with round 2. I've got mountain climbers, skaters, Russian twists, and tabletop dips to go. Good work. Make sure you take a break if you need it. We're almost 10 minutes into this workout, so we've been working. Catch a breath if you need it. Round 2 done. We are at 21 minutes. I'm going to catch my breath. For round 3 and 4, I'm going to try to hit a set of 20. Definitely break up the reps, add to them. We're going to try to get to those 1,000. See how a round of doubles goes. On those lunges, keep that back knee off the ground. Whew. 20 piece. We are at 20 minutes left. Make sure you're working. This should still be difficult. Find your pace. And again, Whatever works for you. If you're doing sets of 5, keep rolling. If you're doing 10, 15, 20, that's fine. Keep rolling. Just make sure you are pushing. Controlled push, what I like to call it. We're going about 7 to 8 RP throughout the workout. 7 to 8 out of 10. So this should be difficult, but you should be able to sustain it. Just over 18 minutes. We're creeping up on halfway through. Whew. On to my push-ups. This double round is it's thick. It's a lot of work. If you do want to crank up the reps, what you can do 10, break, hit 10 more of the same exercise to hit 2 rounds at once. Down to the floor, almost halfway done with the double. Good work. I don't know where you're at, but keep working. We're coming up on 16 and a half minutes. 15 minutes would be a good time to catch a breather, drink some water, make sure your reps are in order. Good work. I know you're working hard. Breathe. Engage your core. Correct form. Sustained intensity. Just finished round 3 and 4. We're officially over halfway done. Good time to catch a breather. Come on. Good work. 12:45. It's creeping on by. Sustained intensity. Coming down to my push-ups. Trying to find the right pace. Good work. Try to keep moving even if you're lowering those reps. Try to keep climbing that ladder. Break it up, do what you got to do. Just over 10 minutes, y'all. Keep working. Pace it out. Sneak in those breaks and water when you need it. And try to keep climbing the ladder. This is not easy. Ton of volume. Full body. Not much break. Just broke 10 minutes left. Whew. Nine on the clock. Even if you're tired, try to stay under control. Brace that core to save that lower back. We're moving along. Good work. Seven minutes, come on. Give me some effort. By the end of this, you should be burning up, be done for the day. Get as close to 1,000 as you can. Keep moving all the way through. We're under 7 minutes. Time's ticking. Give me a couple deep breaths if you're resting. Once you're finished with your set, take a couple deep breaths and get back on the horse. Keep moving. We got 5:45 left. Plenty of time to put a dent in those numbers. Really try to crank it up. 8, 9 RPE. Burn out this last 5 minutes. You got it. Come on. Five minutes to go. 5 minutes. Gonna be cutting it close. Whew. Under 4.5. Trying to get there to 1,000. Keep working. Nice breathing. Control that breathing. $3:15 to go. Clock's a ticking. 2.5. Come on. Pick up that pace. Finish this last 2 minutes strong. Finish strong. 90 seconds on the clock. Whew. We got 30 seconds left. Good work. Go through the whistle. Keep working. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! Excellent work. Oh man. Go ahead real quick. Hands on the hips, on the knees. If you're on the floor, just take a couple of deep breaths. It's a lot of work. Let's go ahead and just take it to the floor. We're going to stretch it out. That was exhausting. Go ahead and reach. We're going to reach for that right foot. Both hands reaching for the right foot. Help stretch that low back, the hamstrings. I don't know about you guys. That was tough. Go ahead and slowly walk your hands over to the other foot. Excellent. Go ahead. We're going to go into the butterfly position here. So that's feet together, elbows pushing the knees out, stretching the hips. Boy, that is tough. Go ahead and roll over onto your stomachs. We're going to hit a cobra. Nice stretch of the hips and the core. Slowly take it back to a child's pose. We'll hang out here for a second. Go ahead and tuck your toes and walk it back, slowly hanging out in a down dog position. Pedaling those feet and slowly walking in, Hands to the feet, hanging out. Hang out down there. Let your upper body hang. Stretching the back, the hamstrings, the calves. Slowly stand it up. Let's do a reverse hug here. Open up, hands together, side to side. That is going to conclude Bodyweight Boot Camp this morning. Woo!